The latest Rangers versus Celtic game is going down as a classic, but that could also be the case when it comes to viewership, as last Sunday's game between the two Old Firm sides was a record viewed match since the beginning of the Spfl era. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. The Scottish Premiership Football League have released a statement regarding the last Old Firm game, the match on Sunday, and it was apparently the record TV audience for all Scottish football domestic games since the 2013 when the SPFL was formed. So they did release a statement on their website. It says more than 1.4 million watched the Derby match on Sky Sports. More than 1.4 million viewers tuned in on Sunday's gripping 3-3 draw between Rangers and Celtic on Sky Sports, in a new record for the SPFL era. The figures for the top-of-the-table clash at Ibrox are the highest for a Scottish League match since the SPFL formed in 2023. The audience numbers, including those watching across Sky's platforms, viewership peaked at 1.44 million, which overtakes the previous audience record when Rangers defeated Celtic 2-1 at Celtic Park in December 2019. The new audience high comes as the Cinch Premiership gets set for a dramatic finale to the season, with Celtic currently 1 point ahead at the top of the table, and Rangers having one game in hand on their Glasgow rivals. Neil Doncaster, SPFL Group Chief Executive, said, quote, "It's fantastic news to see record viewing numbers for Sunday's big match between Rangers and Celtic at Ibrox. These figures demonstrate both the huge interest in this renowned fixture, as well as the increased appeal of our game across Scotland, the UK and beyond. The game itself certainly didn't disappoint and was hugely exciting for all supporters who tuned in. It promises to be a really dramatic end to the season, with even more big games to watch live on Sky Sports in the coming weeks, and I know the SPFL continue to deliver the drama and excitement that our league is renowned for." End of quote. So that's what Neil Doncaster had to say, and then the article finishes with Gary Hughes of Sky Sports Director of Football. He said, quote, "It's great to see the excitement of the title race translate into a record audience for us at Sky Sports. It was a dramatic game and underlines the quality of the product on the pitch, which we are committed to continuing alongside growing our partners at the SPFL. We're looking forward to bringing fans to the closing stages of the season and the final Old Firm game post-split." So there you go. Rangers versus Celtic. Highest TV viewed audience game in over a decade. So yes, since the beginning of the SPFL, the previous highest game was when Rangers defeated Celtic at Celtic Park back in 2019. That was obviously the season where Rangers went on to win the league. So is it a sign that to get the highest viewed game, the Rangers need to be doing well? Is that when all the fans are tuning in? When Rangers are either on top or when Rangers are winning? I don't know. It would appear to be that way. But I mean, 1.4 is pretty good. Now, unfortunately, there is no numbers to rank these up against. I haven't got any. I can't really compare or do a comparison to the other games that were on Sky Sports. It might be worth seeing if I can get information and knowledge on that in the future. But I mean, this is a good number. I mean, 1.4 million people tuning in to watch Rangers versus Celtic. It's a very, very solid number, and you consider it is just for Sky Sports, and it is only two football clubs. And I think this just goes to show you the appeal of the Old Firm and how important and how big these clubs are. Because I mean, let's go to America, for example. You've got America. What's the current population of America? We're probably looking at well over 400 million. I do not have an exact number, but I would say the population of America now is currently probably around, I'd say maybe 450, right? 450 million. And if you look at some of the things you get in America, for example, WWE, Monday Night Raw. At the moment, their ratings have went up a little bit, but on a Monday Night Raw is coming in at around probably 1.6 million, and that's only 200,000 more than this. But you got to factor in that's like the entirety of America. So we're talking like 450 million people have a chance to watch that, whereas in Scotland you're looking at what, just over 5 million people. So yeah, and I get it, this will include numbers from England and Wales and Northern Ireland, I get that, but the majority of these people will be watching from Scotland. So, I mean, it is fair to say, when Rangers are taking on Celtic, I mean, this game is in a lot of households. Now, even The Walking Dead, for example, The Walking Dead, big popular show, that new spin-off came out, the Rick Grimes series, had 6 episodes in season 1, no episode got over 1 million viewers. And again, that's a TV series. That's something that appeals to everybody in the country because it's a TV series and it was very popular at one point. This is a game of football between two teams that, you know, only really appeals to the both sets of supporters. Now, yes, you don't have to be a supporter to watch it. I don't support either team and I watched it, and you will get people like that, but I mean, this is a game that is only focusing on two clubs, so you're only, you know, really reaching out to two sets of supporters, and you can still get a big, massive number like this. Whereas, like I said, with WWE Raw and The Walking Dead, I mean, they're not doing good numbers, and they've really got an entire country to try and grab in. So this does show you just how good Rangers and Celtic are, how big a game this is, and the sort of audience that the Old Firm can bring in and the demand that the Old Firm can bring in. So yes, it would be good if we could get other Scottish games up to this sort of number, up to this sort of level. Need to see the figures for when Rangers are playing like Aberdeen, Celtic are playing Hearts, etc. When we get other big games going on, it would also be interesting to see what the numbers are for like the Edinburgh Derby, for example. But it'd be good if we could improve Scottish football and get it to this level. Now, I know it's not going to happen. It's only Rangers and Celtic that can really realistically do this. But yeah, I think it'd be good going forward, and we need to look at the TV deal. We should be looking to use this as like a bargaining chip. You know, this should be our way of saying, look, our game is good. Our biggest game can do this. Therefore, you need to give us a better TV deal. You need more matches to be made available on Sky Sports. If it's to do with Rangers, Celtic and the other clubs not wanting to lose out on their subscriptions because they can charge people for the games, then they need to pay the SPFL more money. And then the SPFL can pay the clubs more money. So we just need to be negotiating better, and we need to be getting more money off Sky. This proves that people are going to watch it, guys. 1.4 million, like I said, that means... And like the population of Scotland is about 5.4 million, 5.5 million. But you got to factor in that not everybody, that's not like 5 million homes. So not everybody has got, you know, not everybody has got a home. So this game is probably on at least, I would say, 50% of the households in Scotland. When Celtic play Rangers, I would say at least half the people in the country are probably watching it. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'll catch you in the next one. Been Fog Football. And yeah, till next time. Peace.